How's it going, YouTube? This is Buckwheat here again. Last video I made, I was talking about how I was going to do this gun. I got a holster coming in for it. It still hadn't got in quite yet, but I figured I'd go ahead and do a review on these lights, or on this light. This main one is the Olight PL Mini 2. I bought this thing. I got it for $65. Usually they're at 89 bucks for the plain black one, and this is the gunmetal gray. But I got this on sale for 65 bucks, and I mean, it's a sweet little light. I'm sure a lot of y'all know, but I'll just show just for the ones who don't. You got your rail, and this is the quick detach mount, and it slips right on there. And then to accommodate different guns, this thing slides on this rail, on the rail that comes with it. Let me get it off here. So yeah, on this rail right here, it slides on there to adjust for different, trigger guards, basically, so you can put it on whatever gun you want. And then, so I mean, you can adjust it whichever way. Quick detach. If for whatever reason this little lever gets in your way, you can take and actually flip this thing around 180 degrees, and then that way, when you hook it up, your tab is on the other side and it's facing forward, which it may need to be trimmed down or whatever, but just so you have that option to, it's just that much more easier to work with. Pretty cool little setup though. Like I say, it's fairly cheap for what it is. It's 600 lumens, so I mean that is plenty bright for anything I'm gonna do. I don't know about y'all, but 600 lumens is plenty bright for me. If I put this in somebody's, middle of the night, somebody gets in my house, or out on the side of the road, somebody tries something dumb, and I get out and put this in their face, I mean, they're not going to be able to see much of what they're doing unless they got a light the same brightness or better. I'm sure a lot of y'all know. Let me see, I'll get the sure a lot of y'all know how their chargers work, but just like I say, for the ones who don't know, it's just this magnetic cap, and I mean, you just throw it on there. It's a pretty strong magnet. If I'm not mistaken, it takes about an hour for this thing to charge, or you might have you have an hour's run time when it's fully charged, and I'm not sure exactly how long it takes to charge. I hadn't timed it or anything, but I mean, it's sleek, slim setup. Another cool thing about this holster I got on the way, once this is connected on there and this is in the holster actually has a window for this to clip on there, so you don't have to be pulling this in and out of the holster to charge it, and whatever. So real good on them for that, both the Olight and the people who are making the holster. I mean, just real cool light. Like I say, pretty inexpensive for what you're getting, and I'm real happy with it. Another light I bought at the same time was this let's see, it's a S2R Baton 2, and I got it in FDE. Real cool light. You've got a couple different modes. You start out, let me see if I can get this. Okay, you start out, you got a half a lumen, and that stays on for 60 days. So from a full charge, 60 days of this half a lumen, which I thought when I got it, I was like, man, I'm never going to use that. What am I going to need that little low light for? But last night, actually, I got up, had to use the bathroom, and I'm like, you know what, I'll try it. And this is perfect for, if you're half asleep or whatever, don't want to wake anybody up, or you don't want to blind yourself in the middle of the night. This is actually a good amount of light when everything's pitch black dark. It's pretty cool. And then you click it one time to turn it on. If you want this moonlight mode to come on, you hold it until the moonlight comes on. But then to cycle through your things, you just press the button while it's on and hold it, and then whoop, it'll transform, and it's in it'll shoot up to low mode. This is low mode. It's 15 lumens, and it'll stay on like this for 100 hours from a full charge. Alright, then you hold it again, medium. So now we're getting into some pretty good light. 120 lumens, and that'll stay on for 14 hours from a full charge. Hold it again. You got high mode. Now this is 400 lumens. I've never really needed anything higher than this, but I mean, you got 1150 lumens total, so why not use it, right? But this will stay like this. I don't know if I said already, but for 4 hours, 400 lumens. Alright, and then you can double click from any time. It can be off or it can be on any other mode, and you double click and it goes into turbo mode. This is 1150 lumens, and this is bright. You shouldn't need any, you know, for little mundane tasks around the house. You don't really need much other than 1150 lumens, but this will stay for 2 minutes at this rate, and then it'll kick down to 400 lumens for an additional 230 minutes. And so, I mean, nice light. Press it one time, it'll turn off. Pretty cool. It's got this blue clip on here which matches the blue bezel. It let's see if I can dig this thing out real quick for y'all. They send you with it, they send a black clip, so if you'd rather the black on here, you can, let's see how, pull that thing right off of there, put your new clip on, and now you got a black one for whatever reason if you wanted to change it. Oh, and I forgot one more mode. You can triple click and you got your strobe, which looks to me like it's at your 1150 lumens. But cool little light. Comes with the charger I showed you. Comes with oh yeah, here's one more thing. It comes with a wrist lanyard. So you take this little pin right here, slip it through this hole, and then wad it up around itself. I'm sure y'all know how that works. And then you got a little wrist lanyard you can tighten up on this and whatnot, so people with smaller hands, or if you want to lock it that way, you walking through the woods at night, tracking some deer or whatever, tracking blood, you know, you drop it, well, you still got a hold on it, or if you drop it in the water or whatever. This is waterproof to a certain extent. I'm not sure what the actual rating is on it, but I mean, Google's got all that information if anybody's needing that. It comes with this cool bag. You know, the bag matches it, same FDE color, same blue that's, you know, on the bezel and on the original clip that I just took off. But a real nice light. These things cost, what they cost? 69 bucks for the plain black one. It's $69 normally, and of course you get these different colors. It's a little more, but I got this one on sale for 52 bucks. I mean, that's, you know, hard price to beat. And I'm not really a big fan of stuff that's not made in the USA, but I'm also not one of those people that's like, oh, everything I'm gonna buy has got to be made in the USA. If a product or a company's good, I don't mind giving it a shot. And these are, I think they're made in China or Japan somewhere, but I mean, they're a good product. I like them, and I don't have any problem with it. They seem pretty reliable. I know a few people who run them, and you know, I'm not just gonna assume that a company is crap because it's not in the United States, and I'm not just gonna, you know, be a Scrooge and not buy anything that's not US made. This light here is the I got this one when I ordered the rest of those lights. This one come in for free. It's the I5T EOS. Runs off a single AA. Nice light. It's a gunmetal gray, so that's pretty cool. It matches my, let me see, get it here, my PL Mini 2, so the same little gunmetal gray color. And this one, when I got it, I was like, I'll never use that because I got the SR2 Baton, and I mean, to be honest with you, I've used this one more than this, because this, you know, it's a little smaller, a little closer, tighter package, and you got your one click is your 15 lumen low mode, and then you just click it off, click it on in rapid succession from the low mode, and then it goes to high mode, which is 300 lumens. And I don't know how long this thing lasts. I haven't checked it out. They didn't come with a book or nothing, but I mean, this is what I've been carrying in my pocket all the time, mainly because, you know, it was free. And I mean, 300 lumens, you know, most of the stuff anybody's going to do, 300 lumens will work unless, you know, you're a police officer or some, you know, working some kind of job where you're going to need excessive bright light for whatever reason, or, you know, more of a spotlight. This is more of a, let's see if I can get it to go up again. This is more of like a, you know, admin style light, whatever you want to call it, but still a nice light altogether. And so yeah, I mean, Olight, like I say, I know they're not based out of the United States or whatever, but they're a good company. The products are good. I know a bunch of people who run these lights, and I mean, you know, you might have an issue with them, whatever. I think they got a 5-year warranty, so if something goes wrong, send the thing back and get another one. I'm not trying to get anybody out of buying USA made products by any means. I'm a big supporter of this country, but you know, if they're going to be a little cheaper, you can work with them a little more. I mean, I'm not going to hack on anybody for buying a product that, just because it's not made in the USA. But I don't know if I said earlier, the adapter rail, this adapter rail right here, I got it off Amazon, 30 bucks. This light runs $20-$30 on Amazon if you just buy it on itself. This one runs like 89 bucks on Amazon if you just buy it outright. or I'm sorry, this one runs $69 if you buy it outright on Amazon. This one runs $89. And the Relentless Tactical Holster, this was like $39-40 on Amazon. So I mean, none of this stuff's real high dollar. I don't get sponsored by any of these companies. Nobody sent me this stuff. I didn't even get a discount on it, except for I bought these on sale. I paid full price for this stuff. The companies don't know I'm making this video. It's not, nobody's paying me to say good stuff about any of it. These are all just products that I like, and I wanted to just put a review out there, telling my opinions and thoughts on them. If I forgot anything, like I say, I'm not a professional. I don't work for any of these companies, so I'm sure there's some details or some, modes or something that I missed on these lights that I don't quite know about yet. So if so, drop me a comment. Just let me know. I mean, I'm not perfect. But, alright, well, I appreciate y'all's time. Y'all have a good rest of y'all's evening.